Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching this. This is Melissa Charette. I'm an ed specialist, and I'm here to talk about accommodations and modifications while in the distance learning environment. We're going to go over definitions, things to consider, examples of accommodations, examples of modifications, and then how to use your IEP team. When we're talking about accommodations, we're talking about a change in how the student learns the curriculum. So a change in the environment, a change in the curriculum format, or a change in the equipment that's used. When we're talking about modifications, that's an actual change in the curriculum itself. Things to consider. Not all accommodations or modifications are necessary for distance learning. So you wouldn't have in your IEP adult proximity or more passing time or preferential seating since we're not in person. The IEP team should consider which accommodations and modifications are necessary for the student to access distant learning opportunities. These are some accommodation ideas for distance learning. So when we're thinking about the ability to take breaks, one idea would be to set up a system for the student where they let the teacher know that they need to take a break. Just remember to set up a time limit and how they're going to let you know. Alternative testing environments, one-to-one with an adult. This could be a Zoom breakout room with a paraeducator. A copy of notes or a study guide. This could be emailing the notes or study guides to the student before class. Writing assignments on the board. This could be done by typing assignments on the screen while screen sharing, emailing the assignments to the students, or posting assignments on Schoology. Paper and pencil. If this is an accommodation, you could just have the student take a picture of their homework and post it to Schoology. Scribe. You could have the student use speech-to-text software. Display information visually and orally. Have a paraeducator or other student type the main points into the chat or use the screen share option and type it while you talk. Manipulative materials. Send home the manipulatives that are needed. Visual aids. Email the visual aids needed ahead of the lesson. Difficult assignments to be done in the resource room. This could be done in a Zoom breakout room with a paraeducator. Modification ideas. Reducing the length of assignments. So differentiate assignments given. Choose the minimum amount of items, tasks that allow the student to demonstrate competency. Read material tests to students. So have the student use the verbal text reader on the Chromebook. They could also do a Zoom room with a paraeducator who reads to them, or create a screencastify reading the materials or tests to the student. Allowing the student to give oral responses if it's a written language task. They could use a Zoom breakout room with a para for the student to give oral responses to. Using your IEP team. Accommodations and modifications need to be individualized to meet the needs of specific students. The accommodations and modifications may be related to the student's motor or communication needs. It's really important that you work with your specialist to address the needs associated with their area of expertise. And then remember to reach out to your instructional coaches, Dawn and I, and assistive technology specialists for support. All right, onward and upward. Good luck on writing IEPs, and please reach out if you need any help.